The sacking of Sam Tarry from the Labour frontbench for standing on a picket line and giving interviews is now completely and deservedly blown up in Keir Starmer's face. Labour's waste of space, a wet wipe of a leader, after decreeing that governments in waiting don't stand on picket lines, despite him having readily done so when running for Labour leader himself, his hypocrisy is once again on show. When it became readily apparent this hadn't gone down well, the story changed to one about collective responsibility, that Tarry hadn't agreed his actions with the leadership, but then Starmer did this at the 2018 Labour conference, declaring Labour a Remain party and destroying the party's chances going to the 2019 general election. All about Brexit as it was. The toolmaker's son, once more proving the biggest tool his father ever made was him. Things have only got worse since. Two more ministers, Imran Hussain and Nav Mishra, attended picket lines yesterday and have been given a dressing down. I wonder if Mishra, as a shadow whip, will have to discipline himself over this. But the double standards are blatant as they weren't sacked. It appears as if Lisa Nandy had been deployed to a picket line to ward off more criticism, but as it turns out, she hadn't asked permission either, and at time of writing hadn't been admonished at all. Another Keith clusterfuck of spinelessness. Between Tarry, Hussain, Mishra and Nandy, 4 MPs have been treated in 3 different ways for doing the same thing. It's hardly a shining example of honesty or integrity, is it? Nandy's appearance, of course, is nothing short of opportunistic, right-winger as she is, as it was only the other day she was echoing Starmer's picket lines mantra on TV. So perhaps Starmer's grip on the leadership is finally starting to slip and she can smell blood in the water. Has it been one embarrassment too many? Well, given the party is 77% funded by trade unions, the fact both Unite and the Communication Workers Union's Dave Ward have both in the wake of all of this mooted the possibility of cutting ties. And that's quite understandable. Unite are already paying just the minimum affiliation fee, having cut funding because of Starmer already. But for the CWU to be having those conversations too is significant, as they've not made such thoughts public before now. It's a clear show how inept and politically stupid Starmer is, that he thinks he can win an election without members or supporters, campaigners, trade unions, all of which Labour has always relied on, but which under him have just been bleeding away, united in their disgust at what Labour has become.